Stop staring at the wall and beat Treadmill Boredom. Today's 20-minute walking workout features 30 rounds of global landmarks and world wonders trivia. It's the ultimate way to habit stack your cardio. Can you score 30 out of 30? Let's get those steps in. Round 1. Which Australian landmark is the world's largest coral reef system? A. Belize Barrier Reef, B. Great Barrier Reef, C. Mesoamerican Reef, or D. New Caledonia Reef? The answer is B. Great Barrier Reef. Visible from outer space, this massive ecosystem stretches over 1,400 miles along the coast of Queensland. It is comprised of nearly 3,000 individual reefs and is considered the most biologically diverse World Heritage Site on Earth, housing thousands of species of marine life. Round 2. In which U.S. state is the Grand Canyon located? A. Nevada, B. Utah, C. Arizona, or D. New Mexico? The answer is C, Arizona. Measuring over 270 miles long and a mile deep, the canyon was carved over 6 million years by the Colorado River. It exposes nearly 2 billion years of Earth's geological history through its colorful rock layers and remains one of the most studied landscapes in the world. Round 3. Mount Everest sits on the border of which two countries? A. India and Nepal, B. Nepal and China, C. Pakistan and China, or D. Bhutan and Tibet? The answer is B. Nepal and China. Known as Sagarmatha in Nepal and Chomolungma in Tibet, the peak reaches 29,032 feet above sea level. Because of tectonic plate movement, the mountain actually grows about 1/4 of an inch higher every single year. Round 4. Which waterfall is known locally as the smoke that thunders? A. Angel Falls, B. Iguazu Falls, C. Victoria Falls, or D. Niagara Falls? The answer is C. Victoria Falls. Located on the Zambezi River between Zambia and Zimbabwe, its indigenous name is Mosi Oatunya. It is considered the world's largest curtain of falling water, creating a mist that can be seen from over 30 miles away. Round 5. What type of geological feature is Japan's Mount Fuji? A. Shield volcano, B. Stratovolcano, C. Cinder cone, or D. Supervolcano? The answer is B, stratovolcano. Mount Fuji is a tall, conical volcano built up by many layers of hardened lava and tephra. While it is still technically active, its last major eruption was in 1707. It remains Japan's highest peak and a sacred site of pilgrimage for centuries. Round 6. Which flat-topped mountain overlooks Cape Town, South Africa? A. Mount Kenya, B. Kilimanjaro, C. Table Mountain, or D. Drakensberg? The answer is C. Table Mountain. This landmark is approximately 260 million years old, making it older than the Andes and the Himalayas. It is famous for the tablecloth, a thick layer of white clouds that frequently drapes over its 2-mile-wide level plateau. Round 7. In which country would you find the limestone islands of Ha Long Bay? A. Thailand, B. Vietnam, C. Philippines, or D. Indonesia? The answer is B, Vietnam. Located in the Gulf of Tonkin, the bay features over 1,600 towering limestone pillars and islets rising from emerald waters. According to local legend, the islands were created by a great dragon who spit jewels into the sea to form a barrier against invaders, giving the bay its name, which means descending dragon. Round 8. The Dead Sea, the lowest point on Earth, borders Israel and which country? A, Egypt, B, Saudi Arabia, C, Jordan, or D, Syria? The answer is C, Jordan. The surface of the Dead Sea is over 1,400 feet below sea level. Its water is nearly 10 times saltier than the ocean, creating extreme buoyancy that allows people to float effortlessly. This harsh salinity makes it impossible for fish or plants to survive, giving the sea its famous name. Round 9. Which archipelago is famous for the wildlife that inspired Charles Darwin? A, Canary Islands, B, Galapagos Islands, C, Easter Island, or D, Madagascar? The answer is B, Galapagos Islands. Located 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador, these islands are home to species found nowhere else on Earth, like giant tortoises and marine iguanas. Darwin's observations here in 1835 led directly to his groundbreaking theory of natural selection and changed the field of biology forever. Round 10. What is the largest tropical rainforest in the world? A, Congo rainforest, B, Daintree rainforest, C, Amazon rainforest, or D, Monteverde cloud forest? The answer is C, Amazon rainforest. Spanning 2.1 million square miles across 9 South American nations, the Amazon is home to 10% of the world's known species. Often called the lungs of the planet, it plays a critical role in stabilizing the Earth's climate by absorbing massive amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Round 11. Which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world is the only one that remains largely intact today? A, Hanging Gardens, B, Colossus of Rhodes, C, Lighthouse of Alexandria, or D, Great Pyramid of Giza? The answer is D, Great Pyramid of Giza. Built as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BC, it held the title of the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. It was constructed using roughly 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. Round 12. In which city is the Colosseum, the largest ancient amphitheater ever built, located? A, Rome, B, Athens, C, Carthage, or D, Istanbul? The answer is A, Rome. Completed in 80 AD under Emperor Titus, this massive stone arena could hold between 50,000 and 80,000 spectators. It was used for gladiatorial contests, mock sea battles, and public spectacles, serving as a symbol of the power and engineering of the Roman Empire. Round 13. Which 15th century Incan citadel is located high in the Andes Mountains of Peru? A, Tikal, B, Teotihuacan, C, Palenque, or D, Machu Picchu? The answer is D, Machu Picchu. Often called the lost city of the Incas, it was abandoned just a century after it was built and remained largely unknown to the outside world until 1911. Its sophisticated dry stone walls were constructed without mortar, fitting together so tightly that a knife blade cannot pass between them. Round 14. Which Rose City in Jordan features structures carved directly into red rock cliffs? A. Palmyra, B. Petra, C. Persepolis, or D. Babylon? The answer is B. Petra. Petra was the thriving capital of the Nabatean Empire and a major hub for the silk and spice trades. Its most famous structure, Al-Khazneh, or the Treasury, was carved out of the sandstone face in the 1st century AD and showcases a blend of native and Hellenistic architecture. Round 15. In which country is Angkor Wat, the largest religious monument in the world, located? A. Thailand, B. Laos, C. Cambodia, or D. Myanmar? The answer is C, Cambodia. Originally built in the 12th century as a Hindu temple dedicated to the god Vishnu, it gradually transformed into a Buddhist site. The complex is famous for its intricate bas-reliefs and its unique design, which represents Mount Meru, the home of the gods in Hindu mythology. Round 16. What is the name of the famous Mayan step pyramid, also known as El Castillo at Chichen Itza? A. Temple of the Sun, B. Pyramid of the Moon, C. Great Jaguar Temple, or D. Pyramid of Kukulkan? The answer is D, Pyramid of Kukulkan. This structure was built with 365 steps, one for each day of the solar year. During the spring and autumn equinoxes, the sunlight creates a shadow that looks like a giant serpent descending the stairs, a tribute to the feathered serpent deity Kukulkan. Round 17. The Great Wall of China was primarily built to protect the empire from raids by which nomadic groups? A. The Mongols, B. The Romans, C. The Persians, or D. The Vikings? The answer is A. The Mongols. Stretching over 13,000 miles, the wall is not a single continuous line, but a series of fortifications, watchtowers, and beacons. While it didn't always stop invasions, it served as a vital communication network and a psychological barrier between the Chinese Empire and the northern tribes. Round 18. Which historic Moorish palace and fortress complex overlooks the city of Granada, Spain? A. Alcazar of Seville, B. The Alhambra, C. Mezquita of Cordoba, or D. Belém Tower? The answer is B, the Alhambra. Built by the Nasrid dynasty in the 13th century, its name means the red one in Arabic, referring to the color of its sun-dried brick walls. It is world-renowned for its stunning Islamic architecture, featuring intricate geometric carvings, reflecting pools, and lush courtyard gardens. Round 19. Easter Island is world famous for its nearly 900 monumental statues, which are known by what name? A. Obelisks, B. Totems, C. Megaliths, or D. Moai? The answer is D. Moai. Carved by the Rapa Nui people between the years 1250 and 1500, these statues were chiseled from volcanic tuff and represent the living faces of deified ancestors. Many people mistakenly think they are just heads, but almost all Moai actually have complete bodies buried beneath the soil. Round 20. In which city is the Hagia Sophia located? A. Cairo, B. Athens, C. Istanbul, or D. Jerusalem? The answer is C, Istanbul. This architectural marvel was originally built as a Greek Orthodox cathedral in 537 AD. Over the centuries, it has served as an imperial mosque and a museum, reflecting the shifting religious and political history of the city that bridges the continents of Europe and Asia. Round 21. Standing at 2,717 feet, what is currently the tallest building in the world? A. Shanghai Tower, B. Abraj Al Bait, C. Lotte World Tower, or D. Burj Khalifa? The answer is D. Burj Khalifa. Located in Dubai, this skyscraper opened in 2010 and is nearly twice as tall as the Empire State Building. It holds several world records, including the highest outdoor observation deck and the elevator with the longest travel distance in the world. Round 22. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from which country? A. France, B. United Kingdom, C. Italy, or D. Spain? The answer is A. France. The statue was given to commemorate the centennial of the Declaration of Independence and the friendship between the two nations. It was shipped across the Atlantic in 350 individual pieces and assembled on what is now Liberty Island in New York Harbor. Round 23. What is the official color of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco? A. Safety orange, B. International orange, C. Sunset red, or D. Golden yellow? The answer is B, International Orange. The color was specifically chosen by consulting architect Irving Morrow because it provides high visibility for passing ships during the city's frequent heavy fog. It also complements the natural colors of the surrounding hills and the blue of the bay. Round 24. The Taj Mahal, a white marble mausoleum in India, was built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of whom? A. His mother, B. His daughter, C. His sister, or D. His wife? The answer is D. His wife. The emperor commissioned the monument in 1632 for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. It took over 20 years and 20,000 artisans to complete the complex, which is considered the finest example of Mughal architecture, blending Indian, Persian, and Islamic styles. Round 25. Which iconic performing arts center in Australia is famous for its distinct sail-like roof design? A. Royal Albert Hall, B. Lincoln Center, C. Sydney Opera House, or D. La Scala? The answer is C, Sydney Opera House. Designed by Danish architect Jorn Utzon, the roof is covered in over 1 million white and cream ceramic tiles. While it is a single building, it contains multiple performance venues that host over 1,500 performances each year, making it one of the busiest art centers in the world. Round 26. The Eiffel Tower was originally built as the entrance arch for which 1889 global event? A. The Olympics, B. The World's Fair, C. Napoleon's Jubilee, or D. Bastille Day Centennial? The answer is B, the World's Fair. Originally meant to be dismantled after 20 years, the tower was saved because its height made it an ideal platform for radio telegraph antennas. It remained the world's tallest man-made structure until the completion of the Chrysler Building in New York in 1930. Round 27. Which massive engineering project connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans? A. Suez Canal, B. Corinth Canal, C. Erie Canal, or D. Panama Canal? The answer is D, Panama Canal. Completed in 1914, the canal uses a system of locks to lift ships 85 feet above sea level to cross the Continental Divide. It revolutionized global trade by allowing ships to avoid the lengthy and hazardous 8,000-mile journey around the southern tip of South America. Round 28. The Christ the Redeemer statue overlooks which Brazilian city from the top of Mount Corcovado? A. Rio de Janeiro, B. Sao Paulo, C. Brasilia, or D. Salvador? The answer is A, Rio de Janeiro. Completed in 1931, the Art Deco statue stands 98 feet tall with an arm span of 92 feet. It is made of reinforced concrete and soapstone, designed to withstand the strong winds and lightning strikes that occur frequently at its high-altitude location. Round 29. On which river was the Hoover Dam built during the Great Depression? A. Mississippi River, B. Missouri River, C. Colorado River, or D. Rio Grande? The answer is C, Colorado River. When it was completed in 1936, it was the largest hydroelectric installation in the world. The concrete used to build the dam was enough to pave a highway from San Francisco to New York City. And it still provides power to millions of people in Nevada, Arizona, and California. Round 30. Last one! Mount Rushmore features 4 U.S. presidents, but which of these men is not on the mountain? A. George Washington, B. Franklin D. Roosevelt, C. Theodore Roosevelt, or D. Abraham Lincoln? The answer is B, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 4 presidents chosen for the monument are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. They were selected by sculptor Gutzon Borglum to represent the birth, growth, development, and preservation of the United States. Great job finishing this 20-minute walking workout. Your score on today's World Landmarks Trivia belongs in the comments. Did you beat the average? If you're not done yet, habit stack your cardio by clicking the Stack episode on screen now to extend your session. Don't forget to subscribe for more Treadmill Trivia. See you in the next round.